microphone was away from me. Alright, so today, good morrow citizens. I am extremely late. I was supposed to have the schedule was supposed to be at 10 a.m. my time, which is an hour and a half ago, but I was so busy doing some work that I lost track of time, so I apologize. But anyway, here I am right now, 1.5 hours later. Streaming to finish up the Haruna Swift artwork. Hey Danny, ohayo gozaimasu. How are you doing? So as you can see here, wait a minute, hold on a second. Okay. Yeah. Hey Benny. Oh yeah, no. The intro music is playing as I do my stream nowadays, my art stream nowadays. I do leave the intro music on as I do my art stream. Okay, hold on a second. Just trying to get the right. Go. Anyway, yeah, so as you can see, last time we finished the drawing of Haruna Swift, but we didn't do the background drawing. So today the idea is to finish off the whole thing by finishing off the background. Might be quick, might not be, who knows, I don't know. Anyway, the idea is she's on a field of flowers running, so I'm gonna do a green background like this. Maybe that's too green, hold on a second. Slightly more yellow. Yeah, I like that. You cannot rush art. I guess. Sometimes you have to though. If deadline is close, you have to rush them. I am someone who has worked in this field for more than 20 years. And I know for a fact that yes, you can rush art. It's a legit thing that you have to do sometimes. So it's a field of flowers with long grass like this. So what I'm gonna do is just do random grass blades. So this has Hey, good luck on your assignment, Danny. Hope you do good with it. So, the way I would draw grass is definitely by like stroking the blades like this. Oh, I mean, probably you guys don't know this, but YouTube added a new thing for us creators. It added this thing called live redirect, right? And I thought I want to test it today. So live redirect basically is hold on. I forgot to actually share this on Twitter that I'm live right now. Let me just do this for a bit. Live. There you go. Okay, so anyway, should be doing my assignment now since oh wait, I've that. So anyway, so they do this thing called live redirect now, which is basically raids on Twitch, right? Where you can send at the end of your stream, you can send your viewers to another channel's stream, live stream, premieres, what have yous, you know, which is cool. I was like, oh, cool. And I was like, hey, I scheduled this YouTube stream today. At least I thought of this yesterday. I was like, I scheduled this YouTube stream, so why not I try this live redirect? Maybe I'll direct it to, like, I don't know, whoever's live, maybe like a hololiver or something. But as it turns out, I need permission from the channel that I want to send my raids to. So they say to me, like, you need permission to send the raids, the live redirect to a certain channel. So basically, I can't just send a random raid. They don't allow me to do that. That I thought was like, it's kinda dumb, isn't it? I guess it's like, but they did say that you can put it in your settings that people who you're subscribed to may send their live redirects to you if you're subscribed to them. So, you know, I guess it's like, if, say, Valkyrie wants to, you know, raid someone, right, on YouTube, and I'm subscribed to her channel. So she's like, oh yeah, let's raid this guy or that dude or whatever. And then I guess that's how it works. But that's so convoluted. I mean, I also understand why this is done, for protection reasons, and also YouTube has this really different kind of platform settings. Yeah, it's a absolutely new new function on YouTube. We got the email a couple of days ago about the raid function, the live redirect function. Before this, you can redirect your stream to your own other streams or your own premiere videos, but not to other people's channels. Now they're doing it that you can redirect it to other people's channel, but they're doing it in this very convoluted way where you have to get permission from the people you want to raid from, which is totally understandable, I guess. But that means that, you know, it'll just be friends to friends raid, not like a random help this guy, not random, this big streamer helping out this smaller streamer kind of raid, you know? And I guess I understand it, because YouTube's platform, the way it works, is a bit weirder. Like Twitch, the stream is a page of its own. YouTube, every stream is a different page. Like if I were to stream Elden Ring tonight, it's a whole different page. The web page, a different website. No, it's not a website. Sorry, a different HTML page to my art stream right now. You know. Well, Twitch, everything is in the same URL. You go to ASU Stream, that's where my streams are, where I'm streaming currently. So I guess the difficulty of having all that makes it harder for the YouTube coding to redirect pages, maybe? I don't know. You can redirect to your buddies, yes, only if my buddies also subscribe to me though. And they have to turn on that redirect permission. If they don't have it turned on, I cannot raid them. So basically, we all have to you know, I call that, like, set it up that we are all subscribed to each other, or giving permissions to this and that channel for the raid. Which is weird, but I guess that's just the way it is. With YouTube, I mean. Hopefully they make it easier in the future. As it is, it still loses to Twitch in terms of like, and I feel like I know why they did this, because they got Saikuno, they signed up Saikuno, YouTube I mean, to stream on YouTube, and Saikuno has a lot of friends on YouTube, you know, with Ludwig, Valkyrie, Courage, right? So I feel like they're doing this so that these friends can, like, you know, raid each other after their streams are over, and they can feel like, hey, we're like in Twitch. It's like we're in Twitch or something. I mean, that's what I feel like they're doing it. Like, the reason why there's suddenly raids now is because of that. But yeah, like I said, big streamers now can't really help out the smaller streamers with raids unless that smaller streamer is subscribed to them. Hey June, there's no lurk comment, sorry. I don't believe in lurk comment because I am the lurker. So that post was really weird. Like, I guess, like I said, the coding for YouTube is kind of weird. I mean, their live stream platform still leaves a lot to be desired as it is. So I understand the difficulty why they can't really do simple raids like Twitch does. Potential competitor to Twitch because their live streams are yep. I mean, they're definitely a competitor, definitely. But as it is, even as a competitor, they are nowhere near Twitch, right? But them signing up Saikuno is a big thing, because Saikuno is huge, right? Saikuno is huge, and he's gonna bring like a lot of his, and he has like the super loyal fan base. So you know, he's gonna be bringing them over to YouTube now. YouTube's gonna be getting them damn views, which includes, by the way, when they get the views, I'm lurking because I is raiding. I'm a freelancer now. Oh, hey, wait, what? You're a freelancer? Like, you get hired by raiders or something? Or did you stop your job in real life and became a freelancer? Like, is it an FF14 freelancing? But anyway, so yeah, YouTube's doing that, and I'm hoping that by the end of this stream, I can find someone to redirect the stream to. But here's another thing. I don't know if we can redirect people at the, you know, while we're already live. Let me see, customization, redirect. Oh, I can edit. Ah, cool. All right, cool. So we can redirect. We can set up a redirect live. Okay, cool. Because I was like thinking, because they did this thing where while you're setting up your stream page, you can set up like who you want to redirect it to on that moment while you're setting up before you go live, right? But it's like, what if I don't know if they're online yet? What if they're not online yet, you know? Hey June, you want me to redirect my stream to your YouTube page? Hey Autumn, good morning. You just woke up? I just started streaming anyways, fine. Hey Fahimi, Smire. Okay, I gotta tell you guys, this is for you, Fahimi, because you're Malaysian. I gotta tell you. On the myvt server, right? People were saying Smire, and because I'm a boomer. For a while, it took me a while to figure out that the Semayar is Selamat Hari Raya. And I was like, Semayar, what the hell does Semayar means? What are you talking about, man? And then I was like, oh, Selamat Hari Raya. It makes a lot of sense now. I was like, oh, okay. For those who don't know, by the way, the ones who don't know about Malaysian, Bahasa Malay, right? Selamat Hari Raya is the word is what we say in Malaysia with the Malay language. I mean, to say Eid Mubarak to people. So you know, it's just to give it a celebration. Some even say Matria. For me, I say Happy Eid. Yeah, Happy Eid works. Eid Mubarak works. Selamat Hari Raya Semayar apparently works as well. It's like Ake Ome Kotoyoro. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I guess with this generation being anime-centric people, right? A lot of these people in this generation who are adults now, they grew up with anime. I mean, I'm one of them. So they're in like positions of power, and they go like, I'm gonna write Semayar because the Japanese shortened theirs and I want to shorten mine too. But I think Semayar basically came for like, I don't know, because you know, I know the Gempa generation was doing that, and that's because Gempa themselves are anime-centric people as well. The music's a little bit loud. Oh, I'm sorry. Did not really. Yep, you are correct. The music is a bit loud. There you go. Thank you for informing me. So anyway, like I said, Semayar is a thing. And like I said, that's the Gempa generation. Because Gempa is a local magazine in Malaysia. Yeah, Gempa Stars. It used to be called Gempa when it first started. Before it was Gempa Stars. That was a way later on thing that they changed it to Gempa Stars. Years after their publication, they decided to put in the stars to, I don't know, modernize it maybe. I don't know. It's just weird. It's like telling Marvel, hey, you gotta put Marvel unique or something. Even though Marvel's been just Marvel for like, I don't know, decades, for like 6, 7, maybe. I guess it's almost 100 years now. Jeez. I mean, Marvel's, that started as Timely Comics back in the 20s though. So I guess it wasn't really Marvel back then, but it's been Marvel for like 80 years or so. Like collectibles, yeah, I get it. Gempa was pretty influential. Yep. They were. Like I said, a lot of people in power who's like owners of company these days, they used to read Gempa back then, you know? So they bring those ideas and cultures with them into whatever they want to do, which includes their point of leadership or something. Like I said, I'm one of them. And I don't know, because I've mentioned this on stream before, though I don't think a lot of you know. I used to draw for Gempa. I did for like 5 or 6 months. Then I stopped because of artist integrity. That is, I do not like the way they do things in there. That I stopped working for them out of my artistic integrity. And then I have no money. Gempa still pretty big. I mean, publication wise, it's kind of big, right? But then you gotta also think about like even though it's big publication wise, is publication a strong thing right now? You know? Like, people are not really buying magazines anymore. You know? People are reading things online, either legally or illegally. They're not really reading magazines, and magazine sales have gone down exponentially. Now, Gumpak Stars, I think, has an online version, if I'm not mistaken. No, only a few have a real break in Gumpak. I follow one of them. Is that Keith? Because Keith is actually a friend of mine from college. We still talk to each other on Facebook sometimes. And whenever we meet up in like conventions, we still say hi. Like asking how's it going, how's your life, and stuff like that. Keith Chongkahui, the guy behind, what was it? Hidup Sekolah or something? I forgot. Lawak Kampus, that's the word, that's the name. Lawak Kampus, yeah. Here's the thing, right? Keith is actually an amazing artist. I'm talking about way better than I am. I'm talking about a level above whatever I can do when I'm talking about serious drawings. I'm not talking about chibi, I'm not talking about cartoonish stuff, I'm talking about like live drawings and all that. Oh my god, Keith is amazing. He's one of the best artists I've ever known. I feel like he's damn wasted in Gumpak, because Gumpak's not really utilizing him for like his great drawing skills. They're getting him to draw like this cartoonish. Now, and that being said, I know for a fact that he also wanted to draw Lawak Kampus, so it's not like Gumpak's forcing him to draw that, you know. So, you know, he likes drawing that as well, so it's fine. But he's actually so good with his drawing that it's such a waste, I feel, that he's not being utilized to that point. Like Gumpak could have told him to do like a serious story with some really great art that can bring like a bigger platform or something. I don't know. Oh, I know Zanzvera as well. Zanzvera is also a friend of mine. Ah, she did some fan art for you. Nice. Okay. Now I'm not really following a lot of the sketch right now. Mostly doing my grass blades by feel. Probably younger generations with only series that we follow is Candy Jam, X Venture, and Prince series. Ah, I have no idea what those series are. I mean, to be fair, I haven't really read Gumpak for decades. We're talking about decades unread, so I don't really know what those series are, sadly. That being said though, like I said, I really gotta be honest about the whole thing though. I'm not a fan of Gumpak. Even back then, even back when I first worked for them and all that, not a fan of how they work. Not a fan of the way they treat artists back then. Maybe they treat them better these days, I don't know. But back then, it was not good. They think of artists as products and not really as people. And I'm not a fan of that. Feel like there was a lot of things that I wasn't, and the storyline in Gumpak, most of the comics are not something I can actually go behind. because I feel like most of them are just like copies of animes and mangas, and most of them are actually copies of animes and mangas because that's what the publisher wanted. Because the publishers would say like, hey, this anime is famous right now, draw something like this, or do something like this, or write something like this. So I'm not a fan of that, so I wasn't really a big fan of like the general way Gunpla was doing their business. Because for a while I was reading Gunpla, while I was I was like, there's some comics I like, but a lot of them I really don't like. I feel like they're just like wannabe anime or wannabe manga that's like a copy of this or a copy of that, and doesn't really grip me as a strong storyline. Following trends, so this is not following trends. The problem is, it's not following trends. Following a trend is making something that follows, that has a trend, right? Like, hey, pirate comics are big these days. Do a pirate comic. Or this comic is good. The superhero comics are a thing. Do superhero comics. That's following a trend. What they were saying is, One Piece is good. Draw One Piece, but our own thing. That's what they wanted. That's what the Gunpla management wanted. They're not following a trend. Like, if you say pirate comics are good, cool, we'll draw pirate comics. We'll do our own pirate comics and we'll try our best. That's fine. But they literally say like, One Piece is popular, do something like that. So they want another One Piece. You know? Sort of, I mean, not really bootlegging. Bootlegging is taking One Piece and publishing that. That's bootlegging. This is just like making a copy, making a bad copy that they want to say like, hey, we have One Piece too, but it's our own One Piece. It's satu keping or something. So following a trend, different thing. This is not following a trend. This is just, I don't even know what to say, what it is. I guess it's just copying. Copying is just the best word for it. That's what the Gunpla management wanted. I wasn't a fan of that, so I quit. I quit doing for Gunpla, and then there's also the fact that they were editing our comic pages without telling us, and then publishing it edited to a point that it's not even my drawing anymore. There was a lot of comics that I do, a lot of comics that I was working for or doing for them, that I only saw it super edited after it's printed. After it's printed, I saw the super edited version. And it's really bad. Some of the edits are so bad that it's no longer my drawing. They actually take drawings from another comic, manga, whatever, and put that in my background because they think like this is a better background or something, instead of telling me, hey, the background you drew is not good enough. Can you redraw it or something? That would have been better for me. I would have liked that better because at least then, it's a constructive criticism can help me improve. And then, and then I have more control in what's being published because they were literally, I'm not even using literally wrong. This is the actual word, literally. They were literally taking a drawing from another comic and putting it in my background because they think it's the better background to be used. And the thing is, I'm still the one credited for that comic. I'm still the one that's being credited for the comic. If someone recognized that background, they will think I made the copy. They will think I'm the one who traced or who took a background drawing from another comic and put it there. That's what people would think, but they didn't think like that though. They think like, hey, this is faster, so we're just gonna do it like this, and we won't tell you about it. I only found, like I said, I only found that out after the comic has been published. After the comic is published, then I found that out. I found out what they did. I wasn't fine with that. So, yeah, artist integrity, exactly. So, I blogged it. I didn't quit yet. I blogged about it. And I showed side-by-side comparison of my actual drawing and what they edited. At this point, my blog is decent. It's not a lot of people know me still, but a lot of people in the comic industry, Gumpak readers and all that, they kind of know where my blog is, because my blog was featured in a newspaper article. So people were going there, people were seeing my post, and then like I said, I did a side-by-side comparison of the drawings. And a lot of people were like, yours looks so much better. Why did they edit that? Why did they think that was fine? Yours makes more sense. And I printed these out. I printed all these comments, brought it to them to show them. They scuffed it to the side and go like, no, we don't care about that. They literally said, we don't care what these people say. We think we made the executive decision to edit your comic pages, so we don't care about what they say. That's what they literally told me. Because I was printing up comments and replies over my posts, telling them that people telling me that they like what I did better than the edits, but they weren't fine with they didn't want to listen, they didn't want to read it. They ignored the whole printouts and just went like, nope, you're done. And then after like the next 2 issues or something, the editorial in the magazine made a complaint about my blogging, about how I complain about this. Like actually saying in the editorial that, you know, you're working for us, you should just do what we say. Why are you complaining? Why are you posting online about all these stuff? They say they literally, no, not literally said that, but they basically said that in their editorial. So after that editorial, I was like, I'm done, I'm out, I quit. So I never got big. Like I said, I never really got big, so nobody really knows me. I was known as the guy who does little one-shots on Comic Exclusive and some romantic comedy one-shots or horror one-shots. Was just expecting a glance of the topic. What glance of what topic? I mean, Danny, this is my stream. I get into details. You know this. Whenever I talk about things, I am getting into details. I have done so in the past on so many other things. I do not just like skimp on the details, buddy. I will tell you what happened. Now, this is back in 2003. This is back in 2003. So it's almost 20 years ago. The management might have changed. Sasuga here. It's not really anything sasuga though. It's just telling what my experience with that publication. Now, like I said, management might have changed. They might have gotten better. They might have, improved upon what they can and cannot do, or what they should do. So who knows? Maybe it's much better now. Maybe they're much more, trustworthy publication. But like I said, haven't read them in forever. Never really had an interest for that. But they are back then one of the biggest publication in Malaysia when it comes to comics. So I get it why comic artists go to them, hoping to make it big, to strike the good iron. I get that. But I myself was like, nope, I can't work like that. Now, there are moments, weakness moments, where I start thinking like maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have just stuck with them. Then I'd be big, and my name would I would be a big name cartoonist in Malaysia, and I'd make a lot more money than I am right now. Maybe that would have been better. Maybe my life would have been better if I'd done that. In terms of monetary life, I mean, but at the same time, rethinking about it over and over again, remembering, even right now, remembering what happened, made me go like, no, quitting was a better choice. Quitting was the more satisfying choice for me. I might not be a popular artist. People might not know me in Malaysia, like only a select number of people know. People who stuck around for so long and all that. But I know like a lot of young comic fans that's reading comics like Gempa or whatever magazines out there right now. They don't know me, which is fine. Like I said, it's fine. I think in the end, keeping my artist integrity, which some people might say it's dumb. Some people might say it's dumb, but you know what? If it's dumb, then I'm dumb. I feel in the end, keeping my artist integrity is much better and makes me happier. At least I don't have a nagging feeling in my head that I did something dirty, But again, not a big problem. That's just the way it is. In the end, you know what? Big names, small names, whatever. I'm still doing a job. I'm still working. I'm still getting an income. And that's what matters the most, I'm still surviving. I'm still living. I might not be living an easy life, but I'm still living and I'm still here. And that's what matters. Maybe I'll never live an easy life. Maybe by the end of it all, I'm just gonna die a unknown artist. We get to hang out with you. That's good. Hey, BB. We're not really talking about being a small VTuber though. We're talking about my past. But yeah. That's what I'm saying. Right? Like, I might, I don't know, 30 years down the line, die an unknown artist, and I'm fine with that. I have grown up. Of course, I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, of course, that's the need. It's no problem. It's in the past. It's like 20 years ago. When I was younger, much younger, as I was drawing for Gempa and other magazines. In past Gempa, I drew some for Jom, I drew for Ujang, Never drew for Gila, but I did draw for Ujang and Apo. And you know, I was drawing maybe 30, like I said, 30 years down the line, I might die unknown, an unknown artist, but I don't care because I've done my work. I used to care, of course, I'm not gonna lie. I used to care. As a child, as a young artist, I used to care. I used to think like, oh, I want to make it big. I want to be a famous comic artist. I want to do this and that. But you know, that was back then. Nowadays, I'm all like, you know what? If people know me, they know me. If they don't know me, I've done my things. I've done my comics. I've done my content. I'm so open, so wise. I've done my content, I've done my comics, I've done a lot of things that I can be proud of. So, you know, I'm not gonna go like regret. There's no regrets. I'm not gonna regret what I've done. I've kept an artist integrity for myself. I might die not a I won't say poor because I'm not poor right now, but I'm not rich either, but I'm not poor. I might die and not famous, but I've done what I can. I've done a lot of proud things in my life, so I'm good with what I have. I am actually legit good with what I have. If I do become famous or popular as an artist, I'm not talking as a VTuber, I'm talking about as an artist. If I do become popular, then hey, nice. I'm not gonna like, you know, decline that. But it is not my aim any longer. That part is over. My aim now is to live and, you know, do what I can. Like I said, I've done a lot of things I can be proud of. I'm happy with what I have, happy with what I've done. So, you know, that's just how things are. Maybe these words will reach someone in the future. So I will tell you now, aim for the stars, but never be obsessed with it. You know? Aim for the stars, go for it. Try to be the best you can be at what you want to do, but don't be obsessed with it. You know? Because once you're obsessed with it, that's when, if you fall, it's a hard fall for you. Work as hard as you can. Of course, maybe it'll pay off, maybe not. I'm not gonna lie about that as well, because I have done a lot of stuff in the past that was like work. I was like busting my ass off and all that, and it never pays off. It didn't pay off, you know. But what I can say is I've done the work. I've done the work, and I'm happy about that. It might not pay off, but I'm happy about that. Make sure you got a parachute. Yeah, that too. Because as much as you might aim for the stars, and then, you know, you still have to have like some kind of backup, you know. Because if you don't make it big, at least if you have a backup, then you have something to tide you over for especially income wise. The thing about this world, this life is that income is so important. You need income to live. And that's another thing, right? At least makes for a good story too. Yeah, sure. That's another thing, right? As long as you survive making an income, maybe that's enough. Maybe not enough. But, you know, live. Make an income to live. If you make it big and your incomes becomes huge, then hey, bonus. Capitalism all along. I'm not gonna deny that though. Capitalism does make a lot of things so much harder. Like I said, just treat a huge success, even if you're trying to become a YouTuber or a doctor or whatever, you know, whatever you're going for, whatever job you're going for, engineer, doctor, YouTuber, whatever, what have you. Treat success as a bonus. You know? That's what most... Yeah, living a modest life isn't bad. You don't have to live a lavish lifestyle. But if you get to the point that you can get a lavish lifestyle, just treat it as a bonus, not as a goal. You know? Like, if you want to become a streamer, right? Aim for that point where you can live as a streamer, but don't think of it like becoming a millionaire. If you become a millionaire from being a streamer, then treat that as a bonus. That the bonus is that you became a millionaire. But if you treat it as a goal to become a millionaire from being a streamer, or YouTuber, or influencer, or what have you, artist even, it's gonna be hard if it didn't reach that point. You know? It's gonna be painful. And then the thing about it is, if you can stand the pain, that's fine. Maybe you can bounce back from it. But if you can't stand the pain, that's when it hurts. And I wish that it'd be so much better. You know? How is this? Is this? It looks kind of bizarre. Hold on a second. Like treating it as a bonus, getting the success is a bonus, is really the best way to. Now, it's not saying you give up though. It's not saying you give up from trying to be a success. It's just that it'll be easier mentally. It'll be easier mentally that you won't stress yourself out if you don't get the success. Because sometimes when you don't get the success that you're aiming for, because that's your goal, you feel you'll be all like you know, stressed out, and then you'll do even worse, and then things will get even worse, and you know, it's just bad. And I know I'm talking about this just in the aspect of doing work, you know. I'm not talking about this with like real life things affecting that. That is a whole different story. It has almost no bearing to what I'm saying, because what I'm saying here is just about doing the work. This topic is on point for the season. Riot time gets people looking back on the past, reflect on the past year, holding on to traditions, and then looking to the future. Hey, that's actually a good way to see it. Yeah, it's a really good way to see it. But like I said, don't aim Aim for the stars, aim for success, but don't get obsessed with it. That's the most important thing. It's when you're obsessed with it, that's when the fall will hurt. I mean, of course, aim for success. Don't give up from that. But just don't put it as your life's goal. You know? Like a lesson when I was a kid, kept losing, disappointed with myself. Lucky to have people to look on the right side of things. Ah, that's nice. It's really nice. Anyway, that's my TED Talk today. Oh God, TED Talk. Thank you for coming. I hope it's a good lesson for you. Now, I'm not gonna go on that whole bullshit about, like, you know, when you don't aim for it, that's when you get it. That's just bullshit. That's not how things work in real life. That's just luck. RNG. People who get it when they don't aim for it, they were just lucky. You know? Because the thing about success is that luck plays such a huge factor in success. Hard work, of course. This time of year sucked because it was so stressed out with certain things that includes future stuff. This was nice to hear. Ah, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that this is helping you out. Hard work, of course, pays. Is something that you have to do to get success. But luck plays so much of a factor in success. So that's why you can't really obsess about success, because there's so much luck that rides on it. You know? So much luck that rides on the success, on getting the success, that you can work your ass off like crazy and then not get it, and then it's just gonna be sad. Your voice to be so fast. I'm just old, that's all. I've had a lot of life experiences. So yeah, hard work, of course, is always something that people should do, should strive to do. The gotcha luck, the desire sensor will make you not get at ASR. Yeah. But because of the luck factor, you don't want to obsess over it, because it will make it will make the fall so much worse for you. So, you know, not to say, like, you know, relax, lay back, and just let luck, lady luck, find you. No, that's not how it works. You gotta do the work. You gotta do the work. But at the same time, you just gotta do the work and hope for the best. But if you don't get it, just think of it as, at least I've done the work. I've put my effort in it. And the thing is, doesn't work in real life situations. Yep. The thing is, right? When you put in the work, you might not get the success, but there will be fruits of your labor. Even if it's a small fruit of your labor, there will be fruits of your labor. And that's still something, you know? That is still something, and probably something you can be proud of. Be proud of everything that you do, even if it's small, even if it's just a little bit. Be proud. Be proud of the hard work you put in. Be proud of what you're doing in life. Of course, that being said, please only be proud if you do good things. Don't be proud if you're doing bad things. Bad things are bad no matter what. Okay? kind of already knew, but they want to be true so bad. Understandable. I mean, you know, young me as well felt the same way. Young me felt the same way that, you know, if I work really hard, I'm probably gonna get a success. Luck cannot be a factor. But I have way too many failures in my life not to recognize luck is a huge factor in success. But like I said, all these that I'm saying right now applies to only good things, okay? Doing good things, not bad things. Don't go, you know what? I'm gonna rob a bank. And if I'm not successful, at least I robbed the bank. Like, no, don't do that. That's horrible. That's bad. That's a big no-no there, buddy. Okay, everything that I have mentioned today is just for good things. Just for good things. Don't apply it to bad things in life. Bad actions are bad no matter what. Never should be done. Okay? Arson means no! Do not do not set things on fire. That's bad. Bad things are something you should not be proud of. Right and wrong matters a lot. Okay. Right and wrong matters. And you might say like, but there's a lot of gray area. Yeah, of course there's gray area, but killing people are still wrong. There's no gray area in that. But what if I'm killing bad people? It's like, still killing, still bad. So no. So yeah. That being said, let's talk about that. Right? I mean, of course, obviously killing people is bad. I think fire is pretty but good gray area. No gray area. You know, there's probably like, okay, there's probably like a thing, right? I know some people like the destruction of things, right? Like destroying things makes them feel good. So there's actually like, I don't know where it was. Was it in the US or Japan? Like a facility where you can rent to destroy things. You can rent this place, right? And I think it was in the US, where they have like furnitures and all that. And all that is in that facility is for you to destroy everything in that room. I don't recall him ever killing a criminal. I'm trying to think. There are some Batman stories where he kills, but not in the main canon, I think. I mean, Ben Affleck Batman was killing people left and right, so it was killing criminals and putting them on explosives and stuff, so I can't really say that didn't work. Zack Snyder's Batman was killing people with his car. He was literally slamming someone on their head with his car. But anyway, that aside, right? I am, despite loving to read books like Punisher. Punisher is literally about killing criminals. You know, it's a story of an anti-hero, not a superhero, an anti-hero that kills criminals, literally. That's what he does. And I love Punisher. I love reading Punisher. Such a good comic, especially the one written by Warren Ellis, I think. Was it Warren Ellis? I can't remember the name of writer, which writer it was. He does a lot of conundrums in his Punisher stories, where you go like, which is right, which is wrong, you know? And it's great. It's awesome. It brings about the question of right and wrong. And you know, but in the end of it, right? In the end of it, it always leads up to like killing is wrong no matter what. Even the Punisher's doing it and Punisher's not stopping, but killing is wrong no matter what. And it's just the way he writes it. It's such a genius way. Like, Punisher might be doing all these stuff because A, he was taking revenge on his dead family, on his family that got killed by the mob. But B, nothing of what he's doing, and it's shown in the comics itself, it's shown, nothing of what he's doing is giving him satisfaction. It's up to the point where what he's doing, killing the criminals, is just what he thinks as a duty, as an obligation. It's no longer about revenge because he already killed the people who killed his family. But it became an obligation for him now. That he's just doing it not because he has a sense of justice or whatever, but just because it became something that he has to do. Or at least mentally, he thinks it's something he has to do. It puts so much question about these things, about being an anti-hero, and it's just really, really good. And he's miserable, by the way. Punisher is miserable in his life. He kills all these criminals, but it never brings him happiness. It never brings him satisfaction. He knows for a fact that it's just what it is. And he knows it's wrong to kill, but he now does it because that's all it is. He let his vengeance consume him so much that he knows it's wrong to kill, but he does it because it's an obligation for him. One of the main characters go, yeah, this dude's moral compass really questionable, don't imitate. Yeah. And that's what's good about, what was it? Was it Warren Ellis? Hold on, let me just see who's the writer of Punisher. Was the Punisher Max series that I really love. Was a really good, well-written series. Jason Aaron. I don't think it was Jason Aaron that I was reading. I mean, it was a Punisher Max series, yes, but that was Jason Aaron started, but I don't think Jason Aaron was the one that I was really into. Who are you? I can't remember your name. The 2004 series, sometimes referred to as the Punisher Max. Garth Ennis, yes, Garth Ennis. That is the name of the writer. Garth Ennis is also the writer for Preacher. For those who know, who reads Preacher, and he loves to write this kind of stories, you know. He loves to write these kind of stories where Garth Ennis, I don't know how you pronounce his name. He loves to write this kind of story where you question whether a moral compass is good, is like an extreme moral compass is good or not. Like, are the good people really good? Or are they just like going to the extreme? My love of my non-existent Oshi. Okay. I don't know if you guys know the TV series The Boys. Now he's not writing the TV series itself, of course. That's already, you know, they have their own showrunners and writers. So the story, the TV series has gone way beyond, way different than what the comics were. The comics are. Sorry. But Garth Ennis is the author of the comic version of The Boys, which is a really, really good comic. Now, I gotta also preface this. Garth Ennis tends to write super gory stuff, very violent, but it's really thought-provoking. It's violence not for the sake of violence. It's violence with thought behind it. You know? So, I recommend his comics. His comics are great. Garth Ennis is really good. One of my favorite writers. I don't know what his mindset is though for all these stories that he comes up with. Is kind of nuts. All the stories he makes are nuts. Hey, Tenrose, welcome, welcome. How's it going? I hope everything's going good with you. Now, I just we can end that topic of conversation there, because I think we that was a good place to end the topic of conversation. Everybody go read Garth Ennis's comics; they're really good. But you know, speaking of like written comics, right? I've actually written a lot of comics myself, either one-shots or series and everything. I have a comic that's on hiatus for 4 freaking years already. 4 freaking years on hiatus because I've been lazy. And since I started VTubing, that comic's pretty much ignored. Now, that being said, I don't hate the comic. I actually love writing that comic. Just hang out with a friend before stopping by. Ah, nice. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Aren't we all lazy? It comes and goes. I know people who's not lazy. I know some people who's like crazy hard work ethics. But yeah. In a sense, we all have our lazy moments. Now, where was it? Yeah. The comic that I'm talking about is No Pink Ponies. You can actually see the link to it in the description down below. But it's been 4 years since I continued that comic. Funny enough, there are 3 strips that I've done. That's good. Thanks for appreciating me. Thank you so much, Tenrose. I really, I mean, it's good to appreciate each other. There are 3 strips that I did for that comic. 3 comic, because it's a comic strip. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, it's a comic strip. You know, 4-panel comic strip. I published online in the website nopinkponies.com. It's a romantic comedy, so not really an action series or anything like that. Not really a superhero series. Because what I realized, this is something that happened because of my one-shots and all that. What I realized is that people like my romantic comedies more than they like my action series. And I've done some action series, I've done some pure comedy series, and I've done romantic comedies and all that, but people seem to like my romantic comedy series. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I enjoy drawing them anyway. But anyway, back to No Pink Ponies, right? So the last time I updated that comic was March 2018. March of 2018, so 4 years ago, right? The thing is, I've actually drawn before the stop, before the hiatus, I've drawn 3 strips for that comic. But I never updated the page with these 3 strips. And there's no real reason for it. There's no reason for it at all. Those 3 strips are just, I just haven't updated them. I just haven't put them on the website to on the update days. There's no and I don't know why. I don't know why I have not pushed the update on that. Not gonna let that keep you from doing what you want to do, are you? Let what keep me from doing what I want to do? I don't know which part you're talking about. I've gone thanks to stream delay. I've gone beyond what I've mentioned before. That I don't really know which part you're talking about. So you gotta refresh my memory on that. Anyway, so you know, I should update the comic with those 3 strips. I feel like if I do, I'd actually start drawing the I'd actually start continuing the comics again. You gotta know, Tenrose. Okay, you came in super late, so you don't know what I've been talking about. What I want to do is what I am doing. So even if people like my romantic comedies, I'm still gonna draw them. Not because people like them more, but because that's what I want to do. Am I not gonna draw action comics? I will if I want to draw them. I never let people dictate what I want to do. I dictate what I want to do. I don't let the crowd, the masses tell me like what I should do. So the romantic comedies I've been doing is because I want to do them, not because people like them more than my action comics. It has nothing to do with that. What I am saying is that people like my romantic comedies more than my other comics. That is all I'm saying. I don't know why you're even saying that, Tenrose. I have no idea why that came up in your thoughts. Because, for one thing, that has never been a problem at all. That's why I play games that I want to play, and not because people tell me like, hey, this is a popular game, play this. Share the assignment work I said, but I also have to explain stuff. Sure, why not? Go ahead, Danny. I'll try to help out as best as I can. Cannot promise if it'll be good though. Anyway, Danny. Anyway, Tenrose, if you came in much earlier, you would know that artistic integrity is something I was talking about much earlier in the stream. So you would have known that I would never let other people tell me what I should or shouldn't do. No, it's not your dumb. It's just you came in late. That's all. You came in late to the conversation, and you just didn't know what's been going on. That's all. It's not you being dumb. It's just it happens. But yeah, if much earlier in the stream, I was talking about artistic integrity, and you know, I'm not gonna go into that. It's too long of a story. But yeah, don't worry. I would not. I am someone who would not let people tell me what I should or should not do, because I will always do what I want to do. Not because of arrogance, mind you. Not because of arrogance, but because if I were to do something I don't want to do, it's not gonna turn out good. Not for me, not for the people watching, not for anyone, not even for the people who ask me to do it. So yeah, don't worry about that. Because in the end, I gotta be into what I want to do, you know? I gotta be into it. If I'm not into it, if I'm just doing it because people tell me to do it, then I'm just not gonna be, it's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun, it's not gonna be happy, and it's not gonna come out great. It's not gonna come out good. It's like, if people were to tell me, like, hey, you should play this game because I like it, not because you like it, but because I like it, I want you to play this game. It is one of those that I'm gonna go like, no, I'm not gonna play that game unless I want to play that game. So, you know, you can recommend me games, of course you can recommend me games. If you go like, you know, hey, have you heard of this game? It's a great game that I like, and I think you would like it. Maybe you should try it. That's fine. But actually outright going like, hey, play this game. I want you to play this game because it's a great game that I like, and I want you to play it on stream. I want to watch you play it. I'm just gonna go, nope, out of here, buddy. I'm not gonna play that game then. I'm not even gonna look at that game. And it might be a great game, but because you demand it of me, I'm not even gonna look at it. So yeah, you can of course, recommendations good. I'm not gonna turn down recommendations. What I am gonna turn down is demands. You know, demands are not something that works with me, and it's not because of arrogance. It's not because of arrogance or anything like that. It's just, you know, demands are only, I would only follow demand only if it is something that I must do. You know, like if it's my job, then I'll do it. But if it's not my job, then I can't really follow demand. It's not good for everyone because I'm not gonna have fun. You're not gonna have fun watching me because I'll be grumpy and complaining a lot. So, you know, you know, it's just the way it is. But you can always recommend. You can always recommend. Just don't demand. Two different things. Recommending and demanding are two different things. Understanding the distinction of these two would bring you forward in your streaming and chatting experience, you know? Ah! How the heck did I get that color? So just the way it is, as for me anyway. All the games you see me stream, all the games I wanted to do and I wanted to play. Not because I was asked to do or I was asked to play. Genshin Impact was a game that I played when it first came out, and I liked it. I don't hate it. I really do. I like the storyline. I think the fighting system is pretty fun. I'm not a fan of the gacha, of course, but that's just a general thing. I'm just not a fan of gacha in general. But I really like Genshin Impact, especially the storyline. However, the idea of the dailies, that's the part that made it, you know, that soured it for me. Like, you must do dailies to move, not you must do daily, sorry. It's like, do this daily stuff so that you can get this and then you can be better. And that's fine. It's just not for me. You know? If you're good with that, then awesome. Have your fun. It's just not for me. Though, that being said, I'm not writing off Genshin Impact forever. There is a small possibility I might get back to it one day. Because like I said, I had fun playing that game. Not a fan of those two who play gacha before it can be demanding. Yep. I had fun playing Genshin Impact. I think Genshin Impact has a good gameplay, good fun gameplay, with a storyline that is interesting, and with all these new updates that updates the storyline and all that, I am gonna say legit am very interested to go back to it. And as a bonus, my Genshin Impact streams got a lot of views. That was back then though. I don't think I'll be getting a lot of views anymore with my Genshin Impact streams. But yeah, back then when I first started, it got a lot of views. So that's a bonus. That being said, I don't know when or if I'll go back to Genshin Impact. I still have it installed in my PC. It's still in there. But if I do go back to Genshin Impact, it is going to be a YouTube stream, not a Twitch stream. Why? Because I feel like gacha games is just so much more fun to watch on YouTube than on Twitch. I don't know why. I don't know why it feels like that, but that's how it feels like to me. Another gacha game that I've played in the past that I was super obsessed for a good 2 years, other than Honkai Impact was a game that I played back in 2016 and played for a good for a while to 2019, and then I just stopped. But another one that I played a lot that I really enjoyed but never really got to continue is Azur Lane. Now that being said, I've never really put money in any of the gacha games. I never really wailed on it, mainly because I don't have money. But even when I do, I don't put money into them. So I'm kind of proud of that I've never really paid money into this gacha. Though thinking about it, I do feel bad. You played Azur Lane? Nice. I do feel bad because these are free games, right? And those money people pump in for gacha, that's how they make money. That's how. So I feel bad over the fact that I download this game, I play it for free, but games are made with cost, and there is a feeling inside me that I feel bad that I'm playing this for free without paying the cost. Grind until I got Bismarck. After that, never played again. Understandable. Now, this is not something you should feel bad for, though. It's not something you should feel bad for, because the games are made to be downloaded for free. This is just me. I feel bad. You shouldn't feel bad if you don't. Don't feel like you're a bad person if you don't feel bad playing for free. That's fine. It's fine. You're not a bad person. I feel bad because I'm dumb. I have a bit of a problem in terms of piracy and all that, which I really shouldn't, because these guys are making bank already. Their company is successful. Even though I don't pay for it, there's a lot of people that do. so they got a lot of money out of it. So it's not like they're poor company that needs a lot of support, you know. They're not. They're already successful. They're on the pretty good side of things. So, you know. But I'm dumb that way. I'm dumb that way, where I feel bad, where I shouldn't. These guys are successful, but I still feel bad. It's something that I can't help. But at the same time, here's the thing. As much as I feel bad, I still refuse to put in money into the games. I still refuse to put in any money into the games. Maybe that makes me a bad person. Because I feel bad and I still refuse to put money anyway. But the game itself is made to be downloaded for free, and you can play it for free. You don't have to put in money into the game. You can play it for free. It's still a legit thing to do. You're gonna have to work harder, because when you play for free, you just to get what you need requires so much luck. One of the dev notes that said most F2P games have less than 10% spending players. Yeah. But here's the thing, right? That 10% spending players? No, I know, Danny. Like I said, it's not that I shouldn't feel bad. Of course, like you said, don't feel bad. But the thing is, I still feel bad. It's a mental thing. I can't help it. This is something that I cannot help. That feeling bad is something I cannot help. So it's not that I want to feel bad, that I can just go like I can just go like I don't have to feel bad. It's just that something is just, you know, just playing in your mind, that's all. 2P players are needed to make the game more vibrant. Yeah, for sure. Here's the thing about the 10% spending players, right? And it's true. What you say is true. Most F2P games have less than 10% spending players. But here's the thing about the spending players though. They spend a lot. They spend so much onto the game that they have paid way beyond what you would usually pay for a video game. That they pay, that one person might be paying for 100 people or 1,000 people. Who knows? Like that news about Fate Stay Night. Fate Grand Order. About that guy in Japan, I think, that spent 15,000 USD on Fate Grand Order. Here's the thing. Even a AAA game is $60. For you to reach $600 is paying for 10 people. $6,000 is paying for 100 people. $15,000 is paying for 200 plus people already. So there's one guy have paid for 200 plus people. I didn't believe it until I saw the Holo meme spend a gacha. Apparently that's a norm in Japan. Yep, exactly. No, that is a norm in Japan. It's crazy. It's nuts. But like I said, that one guy, which is not even 0.1% players, because we're talking about millions of players playing a game. 10% of a million is 1,000. Hold on, let me count that. No, not 1,000. 10,000. 10% of a million is 10,000. Because hold on, let me really count that. 10%? No, 100,000. 100,000. Yeah, 10% of a million is 100,000, right? And if a game have like 5 million people playing it, that's 500,000 people spend. That's 500,000 spending players. You know? So 500,000 right? If one of these people, if each of these 500,000 people spend $1 a month, only $1, only $1 a month on that game is getting $500,000 a month. $500,000 a month. And all these people just need to spend $1. These 500,000 people just need to spend $1 a month for that. That's how crazy that is, you know? That's how nuts that is. Because we're not talking, and then, you know, these pay for play players, right? These pay for play players, they're not paying $1 a month. They're paying $15. Some of them paying like $2,000 a month. They're paying a crazy amount of money to play those games. And I'm not gonna say like they shouldn't do that. If they have the money for it, go ahead. If they don't have the money for it, then they shouldn't do it. But can you imagine how much money these free games, quote unquote, are making a month? A successful free game, that is. A successful free game. That's how crazy it is, you know? That's how nuts these gacha games are. Damn it. Why isn't it working? Is it because... Oh, okay, hold on a second. So yeah, they're free games. Of course they are. But that 10% spending players, they're pushing these guys to the bank. They're pushing these free games to the bank. Of course. That being said, not all F2P games are successful. So there are also F2P games that are made F2P, did not become a success, failed, and then crash and burn. Of course. Just saying that the successful one are freaking rich. The successful one is freaking rich. Hold on a second, where are the soft lights here? Cool. It's like, it's cute when these developers are going like only 10% of these free game player like paying players. It's cute that they think like that's a small number. But come on, man. 10% of a million is 100,000. That's 10% of a million. You get that many people playing your game, your success, your company is raking it in, you know. And we're done. I might actually do a little something for the background. Hold on a second. What the? Multiply? No, not multiply. Darker color? No, that's ugly. Overlay? Nope, not overlay. Overlay makes it too bright. Linear burn? A little bit on linear. Yes, a little bit on linear burn. But yeah, don't worry. Of course, like I said, that being said, I'm talking about like successful, you know, companies like MiHoYo or YoStar. They do free games, but they're raking it in. All they need is just 10% of players paying. That's all they need. And they're making bank. So if you're making a free-to-play game, you just gotta make sure that it's gonna be successful as hell, and you're gonna be making bank. Of course, you have to always have content for this free-to-play game. You gotta always have like events and put in new stuff for people to pay for, because if not, then nobody's really paying for it and you're not gonna make any money. So, you know, things to think about, basically. Ah, there, nice. Now I'm done. We just put a little signature. By the way, this is a wallpaper-sized piece of drawing. It will be made available on my Patreon as wallpaper size. The one I will post on Twitter will be a smaller version where you can put it as a wallpaper if you want to, but they will be very blurry. If you want the actual 1080p wallpaper size, you gotta follow my Patreon. Only $1 for you to get the access to it. Hey, I'm putting a little pay to win here as well. I will put it up on Patreon tomorrow. But the piece is done. As you can see, this is Haruna Swift from Heavenrend, running through a field of flowers. Grass? Long grass, field flowers? And whatever. Anyway, I am gonna end the stream here. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching me draw Haruna Swift and finishing up the background for it. And I hope you guys had a lot of fun, you know, listening. Listening to me rambling on and on and on about... It's quite nice, thank you so much. On and on and on about ridiculous things. No problem, June. And I hope that, you know, it has been an enlightening day for you. Anyway, we're gonna end the stream here. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Hope you guys... I want to do the live redirect, but there's nobody I can redirect my live stream to. I'm so sad about that. We like a few events. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you guys like listening to me rambling while, with my advice. Anyway, oh god, I wish I can redirect my stream to these people. Like, see, I'm seeing like, you know, Sakura Miko. No, not Sakura Miko. Subaru's online, and then, but any of my friends online? I'm not seeing any of my friends online. Like, if they're online, I can try to ask them in their chat to give me privilege to rate them. Nope, they're not online. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people online. Hold on, Angel Steps is online. Angel Steps is doing a rainy night ASMR here on YouTube. That is surprising. Hold on a second. She has way more subscribers and viewers than I do. If I want to do this, it's just so embarrassing. sending like 5 people there. She's talking to her chat right now. I'm asking her in her chat if I can live redirect to her. Like, oh man, I can't. I want to rate her right now, but and because I'm clicking on the live redirect option, right? And they say like you don't have any permission on the you don't have any redirect privileges. Ask creators to add you to their list in community settings. Sorry, I'm just like, how do I mean, man, I guess we can sit around chat here for a bit. How are you guys doing anyway? How are the citizens doing today? You doing good? Yeah, a little late, Denchan, but okay. I think Angel's saying that because she says that I should leave a comment after the stream, so that she can try to put my channel into like an approval list for raids in the future. So I don't think we'll be raiding today. You'll be sleeping soon yourself? Oh, cool. Oh, you're doing character sheets. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you, Denchan. So I don't think we'll be doing the raid today. We'll test out the raid in some other time. Because, you know, she's busy with her own ASMR thing. I don't want to bother her, so maybe we'll rate some other time. So, but anyway, thank you so much everyone for coming. I'll see you around. Stay good, stay healthy. Don't forget to hydrate whenever you can, and of course to always enjoy the future, citizens. Now that being said, if you guys do want to see Angel Steps, do follow this link. She's a really awesome VTuber as well. She does some great ASMR. That's really interesting, and you guys should check it out. She's pretty funny as well. Anyway, so long everyone, and Otsu Justice. Bye-bye. See ya. We'll raid in the future. We'll try to get some raids going on in the future. That'll be fun. Man, live direct, redirect. I really want to test you out. One day, one day. Bye, everyone.